guys, let's do another full-length bar. I'm really sorry, but I'm having trouble streaming the music today, so you're either going to have to get it going in your head or play something alongside of this video as you work out. So you don't need a ball if you don't have one. Like I said in my previous videos, you could use a yoga block, you could use a rolled up towel, a folded over slim towel for a slider, weights if you got them. If you don't, soup cans, water bottles, not wine bottles, they'll break, let's not do that. You don't want to waste good wine, right? All right, and a bar if you have it. If you don't, just use a chair or a stool or back of the couch or a countertop, and preferably a mat or a towel laid out so you have something to lay on. All right, let's get going. So I'm going to use the block today because it really doesn't matter if it squishes. Just something to hang on to. We're going to come to hip distance, and we're going to reach whatever it is you have in your hand out in front of you and pull it in. So as you reach out, you're going to pull the abs in, and as you come up, you're going to squeeze through your seat and push through your heels. I'm going to do that 8 more times. We're going to go 8 and 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to reach that way out. Sink the hips way back. Bring the head right between the elbows. Keep that there. Belly in, hips back, and we're going to pulse right here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, we're going to come up for 8 and down for 8, 2, reach. And as you reach the arms out, let's go ahead and bring the head right between the elbows, lengthening through the neck. 3, 2, and 1. Let's take that wide Buddha stance. Bring whatever it is you have in your hand right here. Gently push against it. We're going to bring the knees in the same direction as the toes. Knees no farther than where the laces of your shoes would be. We're going to raise up both heels. And we're going to pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's alternate dropping the heels right and left. 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Heels down. We're going to reach whatever it is way out in front of us. And we're going to reach it out so far that we're going to bring the head right between the elbows. We're going to drop the arms down, and we're going to roll it all the way up. We're going to do that 3 more times. Up, sink, nice flat back, drop it down, roll it up. Reach, sink, all the way up, drop it down, roll it up. 1 more time, sink, reach, nice flat back, drop the arms, roll it all the way up. So let's trade this out for some weights. We're basically going to repeat some of the stuff we just did with some weights in our hands, center chest. So we're going to sink down right here. Belly in, little tuck to the hips. We're going to raise the right heel. And we're going to sink it down. We're just going to hold there. We're not going to pulse, but we're going to take the right elbow towards the right thigh and bring it back up. Doesn't have to touch it. Just go near it. You are warming up your back and your obliques. Your abs are working great. You've got a little shoulder warm up going on here. 3 more. 3 and 2 and 1. Drop the heel. Come all the way up and then sink it back down. Left heel up. No pulse. We're just going to hold it here. Remember that belly button pulled in. Little tiny tuck to the hips. And we're going to take it to the left. And we're going to stop in the center each time. No momentum is being used here. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Drop that heel and come all the way up. Heel, toe, the feet in about hip distance. Sink it down to that chair. Weights apart. We're going to pull the belly in and drag that one elbow way back. And we're going to stretch the other arm out, not quite all the way straight. And we're going to switch and switch. This time I want you to reach it out all the way. Reach, 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 reach. If it's a strain in the neck, to look up and it pinches the back of your neck, look about 2 or 3 feet out in front of you. Keep that belly pulled in. Try not to squeeze with your toes into the floor. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna come all the way up to stand. Soft knees, hips tucked just a little. We're gonna raise all the way up over the head. We're gonna keep the upper arms right where they are. Tuck the hips a little so that when you press up and warm up your triceps a little bit more, you're not inclined to arch your back. So we want a nice, long spine, nice, long neck. Let's go for 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly bring it all the way back down. Let's get rid of these for a minute. And let's grab our handy little slider or towel. If you have sliding discs, great, those work wonderful. If you're on a carpeted surface, instead of a smooth floor surface, a frisbee, as I mentioned before, or paper plate works really well too under your foot. But the towel works better for a hard surface. Blah, can't talk today, right? We're gonna take it back. You've got a runner's lunge, and as we come forward, that heel comes up. As we slide back, it goes down. So the arms work in opposition, just like if you were running in slow motion. Keep a little bit of pressure on the ball of that foot as you drag it back and as you pull it forward. So we're gonna go back for 3, and 3, and 2, and 2, 1, and 1. We're gonna come back to hip distance, same leg. Sink it down in that chair position. We're gonna take the leg forward, keep this leg bent in that chair position, and we're gonna take it out to the side, or we're gonna take it back. We're gonna do that one more time, and back. Come all the way up, and then go 4 out to the side. Arms go forward. This leg stays right where it is. 1 more. Come right back here. Sink it down to that chair. 2 times around. We're gonna go forward, side, back, side. Forward, side, back, side. Come all the way up. Switch out to the other leg. Running man on this side. I'm gonna go back first. And then we're gonna come forward. And hopefully I'm still in frame. Not like I have legs that are that long, right? I'm gonna keep the abs in. Hips and shoulders are square. We're just dragging that leg forward and back. Keeping a little bit of pressure on the ball of that foot as you slide it forward and as you drag it back. And you've got 2, I'm pretty sure, and 1. So we're gonna come back to feet hip distance under the ball of that same foot. Sink it down to that chair. This leg stays right where it is. We're gonna go forward, side, back, side. One more time, forward, side, back, side. Come all the way up. We're gonna take 4 times out to the side. Arms go forward, slide. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna come right back here, sink it down. Go forward, side, back, side. Forward, side, back, side. Come all the way up. If I didn't do the, again, repeated 4 on the other side, we're gonna do them on this side because I meant to, all right? We're gonna sink it down for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. We're gonna let go of the slider for a moment. Grab our handheld weights, whatever variation that may be, cans, water bottles, whatever. And we're gonna come to a little wider than hip distance, toes slightly out. Soft knees, tuck the hips a little bit. Pull that belly in. We're gonna keep the right arm here. We're gonna take the left arm, we're gonna zip up and push it out to a diagonal. And then we're gonna take it forward. We're gonna go a little bit faster. So that is 1, 2, and 2. 3, and 3. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8. We're gonna switch out to the other side, same speed. 8, and 8. 7, and 7. I should know better than to count up and then to count down. Because we'll get stuck on 4. But they're here right now. 4, and 4. We're not stuck. 3, and 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Both arms, palms forward, not out. Elbows in, push it up. Palms forward to a diagonal, then elbows come forward, straight up. Diagonal, straight up. Diagonal, straight up. 4, 4. So palms face forward, and then are together. 2, 2, 1, and 1. Take a wide Buddha stance. Tuck the hips a little bit. Elbows in. Glue the upper arms into your side. We're going to add a little pulse with the right heel up, and we're going to alternate bicep curls. I want you to really squeeze the biceps. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep going with the bicep curls. Switch the heel. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Both heels down. Straighten the legs. Walk the feet in just a little if they've slid out. Sink it down again. One palm in, facing you, and then this palm is also going to face in. You're going to raise them up, rotate, and lower. Lift, rotate, lower. Lift, rotate, lower. Lift, keep the hips tucked a little bit. You don't want to stick the seat out and arch the lower back. Lift, rotate, lower. 4, rotate, lower. 3, rotate, lower. 2, rotate, lower. And 1 more. Rotate and lower. Heel, toe the feet in. Let's lose these for a moment. Let's go to the bar. We're going to bring the heels together, toes just slightly out. Hand on the bar, relax the elbow. Bring the other arm all the way up. We're going to come up to the balls of the feet, glue the heels together. Open the knees so they look like a diamond shape. We're going to pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push the knees back so they come forward just a little and push back. Push back, push back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold it here. Push back again. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the legs in together and open. All the way in and open. Great inner thigh squeeze and open. 4, 4 more. 4, 3. You can do this. 2, and 1. Come all the way up and lower. Let's take a big wide second position. 3 deep plies. Deep plie. Push through the heels. Pull the belly in. Nice long spine. 1 more. And then we're going to bring the feet back to parallel. Right hip distance. Soften that elbow, hand on the bar, other arm way up overhead. We're going to bring the leg out in front and turn it so the instep is facing up. So you're just turning that leg out. You're going to lift straight for once, for 1, and then we're going to lift to an attitude for 1. So it's 1 and 1. So you're just going to turn that knee out a little bit, making the inner thigh work a little bit harder. So it's not just the center of your thigh. We're going to do 4 more. 4 and 4. 3 and 3. 2, 2, just 1 more. 1 and 1. First position, heels together, toes out just a little bit. We're going to take a plie, and then when you straighten up, you're going to reach way up over the bar and really stretch out those obliques. So a tiny plie, reach, plie, reach, plie, reach. So bringing that elbow down a little closer to the waist so that you can have a little bit bigger reach up and over. 3, reach, 2, reach, and 1. And reach. Take it out to a second position. Same thing. Deep plie, reach. Deep plie, reach. Deep plie, reach. 4, 4, and reach. 3, 2, and 1. And as we reach it up and over, we're going to bring that arm to rest a little bit up on the bar, the elbow there. Leg out to the side, the knees forward. We're going to hold right here, and we're going to flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point. Soften this knee. 3, 2, and 1. Now you're going to bend both knees, bring it right at the ankle, push it right back up. So it's just an attitude lift with my wobbly bar. But we can make do with whatever we've got. We've got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, hold that attitude lift. Bring the body a little more upright, not leaning in so much. Flex the foot and lift. Soften this knee. 3, 4, knees forward. 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides of your bar chair countertop. We're going to take the heels together, twist slightly out. Nice long spine, belly in, arm up overhead. We're going to raise up the balls of the feet, glue the heels back together. Knees open to that diamond shape. We're going to pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push back, push back, push back, push back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more pushbacks. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can pause this and take a drink anytime you would like, so you don't have to clear your throat a million times like I'm doing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up and lower. Back out of the way. We're going to bring the feet to parallel, arm way up overhead. We're going to take that leg out in front, and we're going to lift once straight, the foot turned out, and then attitude. So straight once, attitude once. Straight once, attitude once. So 3, and 3. Nice long body. 4, 4, 5, 5. There might have been 1 extra one in there, but that's okay. We can do 1 extra one. This isn't going to kill us. 2 more. 1 more. All right. Little plie. We're going to plie. Reach up and over, just straighten your legs. Plie. Reach up and over. Plie. Reach up and over. 3. Really reach and stretch. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to take a wider plie. Deep plie. Reach up and over. Deep plie. I don't think we did 3 deep plies as a stretch, so you better use this as a deep plie. Reach up and stretch. 4. Reach over and stretch. 3, 2, and 1. And as we're reaching way up and over here, you're going to transfer your weight to that inside leg, arm on top of the bar. You can let the elbow rest there. Lift. We're going to hold that lift. This knee's soft, this leg's nice and long, and we're going to flex and point, flex and point, flex and point, flex and point for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to lower that leg, bend both knees. You're going to lift to a side attitude. And lift. Then both knees, lift. Foot comes right above the ankle, lift right back up. 4, and lift. And 4 more, and lift. 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to lift and hold. Flex. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bend and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to switch back to the other side. You won't have to switch back and forth anymore the rest of the class. All right, we're going to take a 4th position. Arm overhead, And as you raise up to the balls of the feet, take a second here before you bend the knees, just to bring the weight forward and back. Try to keep it pretty balanced between both feet. So the knees are out to the side, and we're gonna pulse here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna plie deeper. Press on the bar just a little bit and raise this arm up. You're gonna bring the front leg up to an attitude lift. Come back to fourth position. Lift, lower, lift, lower. It's hard to bring the weight to both legs evenly as you come down, but really concentrate on that. 4, lift, 3, lift, 2, lift, and 1. We're gonna lift and lower. Lower the heels, switch the legs out. You don't need to switch sides to do fourth position with the legs switched. So hand on the bar, nice long spine. Let's raise up to the balls of the feet. Knees go out to the side. We're gonna balance that weight as much as we can evenly between both feet. I'm gonna take a deep plie. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're gonna plie deeper and lift that front leg. Both feet, try to make it even between both legs. Weight even in the center. Torso right in the middle. For 4, and lift. For 3, and lift. For 2, and 1. And lower it down. Let's face the bar. Hands wider than the shoulders for a deep knee bend. So step way back, glue the feet and knees together. Take a deep knee bend. Let the chest come forward. Drop the head down and roll it up. Do that one more time. Deep knee bend. Chest forward, head drops down, and roll it up. So you can stay back away from the bar a little bit, maybe not quite that far. And you're gonna bend both knees. Keep that belly pulled in. Hips and shoulders are square with the floor. Hands are wider than the shoulders. Pull the abs in as you extend that leg out to the side. Attitude lift. You're gonna kick out and bend. Kick out and bend. You're not gonna lean into that standing leg. So it's just an attitude bend and kick the heel out. If it's easier to bend and straighten the standing leg at the same time, that's fine. 2, and 1. Now I want you to bring it down just like you did before to the side when we were facing forward. Lift out and extend. Lift and extend. Lift and extend. Lift and extend. Again, you're not leaning in to that standing leg, into that hip. 3 more times. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to switch it out to the other leg. So keep hip distance, soften those knees. We're going to raise that leg to an attitude lift. It has a tiny bend in it. We're going to extend out and pull in, extend out and pull in. Say that 10 times really fast. Extend out, pull in. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to lower, lift and extend. Lower, lift and extend. Lower, lift and extend. Lower, lift and extend. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come in a little bit closer. Figure 4 stretch. So we're going to cross one ankle over the knee. Reach forward, lean forward. Give it a second to let that hip and hamstring, but especially the hip and glute, relax a little and not fight the stretch. Sink a little bit deeper, and then come all the way up and switch it out to the other side. Same thing, let the hip sink back, reach that arm forward, sink it down. Really feel that good stretch in the seat and the hip on the opposite side. Sink a little bit lower, and then come all the way up. Let's find our weights. And we're going to take a wide stance again. So you want the weight center chest. Pull the belly in, tuck the hips under. You should be able to wiggle your toes, so not squeezing your toes into the floor. So right here, let's take the arms up to a V. Pull them center chest. So when you raise them to a V, You have to really pull the belly button in. So really tighten the core here so that you don't arch your back. Not just because that would put too much stress on the low back, but if you arch the back, you'll also kind of tip forward and lose your balance. We don't want to do that. So we're going to lift for 4, lift for 3, lift for 2, lift for 1. All right. We're going to add our slider in on this fun. We're going to sink down to that chair position, arms bent, fingers of the rings facing forward. We're going to slide the leg out to the side and raise the arms. We're going to stay in that chair. So it's just slide out, pull in. Really pull the belly in even more when you slide that leg in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up and trade it out. Opposite leg. Start in that chair. Shoulders down. Let's lift and slide it in. Lift and slide it in. Lift and slide in. You don't have to look up every time. You can keep looking about 2 or 3 feet out in front of you. 2 and 1. And come all the way up. We're going to lose this guy and set the weights down. We're going to come back to bar. Hands wider than the shoulders. Step way back. We're going to extend that leg out and open the hip. We're going to flex the foot. Pull that knee in towards your shoulder or armpit. Take it out. Lift, 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 lift. So in, 1, 2, 3, 4. In, out, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull it in, press it out. Now lift, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, press out. Lift, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, press out. 4, 3, 2, 1 more time. This is 6. Yes, I know. Oh my God, not doing 8. Holy cow. All right, now I lost my train of thought. Oh, we're going to lower the leg down and lift. Lower and lift. So notice that my standing leg has a tiny bend in it. 4 more. We are doing 8. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to turn and face the bar. Release that same arm as the leg. Pull in elbow to knee. Reach out. Pull in, reach out. Pull in, reach out. Pull in, reach out. 4, reach. 3, reach. 2, and 1. Trade it out to the other side. So, extend that leg, open the hip. You're going to draw it in towards your armpit or shoulder. Extend it out. Lift 4, 3, 2, 1. In, push out. 4, 3, 2, 1. In, push out. Lift 4, 3, 2, 1. In, push out. Lift 4, 3, 2, 1. In, push out. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. In, push out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to lower that leg and lift. And lower and lift. And lower and lift. And this is 4. So we have 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to turn and face the bar. Same hand as the leg. Pull in, reach out. So we're pulling in, round in the back, tightening the abs, extending the arm and leg out. Straight line. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. 2 deep knee bends, and we're going to do a couple more things at the bar. We'll be down at the bar. We're going to go to the floor, work on the core a little more. So we're going to take it back. Feet together, knees together. Deep knee bend. Drop the chest forward, head down, round it up. One more time. Deep knee bend. Chest forward, head drops down, round it up. So, I know you don't have a 2-level bar probably at home, but you probably do if you're using a chair. You can go from the back of the chair to the seat. So the arms are a little bit lower, wider than your shoulders, bending the elbows. Standing leg is bent. You're going to kick down towards the floor, then a little bit higher, then higher. So kick, kick, kick. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So the third one should be the most outstretched leg. So it's a little kick, all the way out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. One more. Switch it out. So it's low, middle, high. Low, middle, high. Kick, 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 kick. Try to extend it the most on that last one. Kick, middle, high. Low, middle, high. 3, 2, and 1. And come all the way up to stand. Just put weight on both feet. Ready to go to the floor. You need one weight. You don't have to use it, but it's an option. So we're going to bring ourselves down to the floor. I don't hit that. And I'm going to move the mat in a little bit. Okay. Roll all the way back. You're going to extend the legs all the way out. Cross the right over the left. Bring the hands right behind the head. Interlace the fingers. Push your hands into your head and your head into your hands, elbows wide. So you're not going to look forward, you're going to look straight up. You're going to raise the right leg to an attitude lift when you lift the body. You're going to set the leg all the way down. Your shoulder blades are going to come down, but not your head. So you're going to lift and lower, lift and lower. So I'm looking up to the ceiling, bringing that knee out to the side. The shoulder blades come to the mat, and the leg comes all the way down, and I do not put my head all the way down. We're going to do that for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to lift the body up, so maybe just a bit of the shoulder blades are touching. Raise that same leg up to that attitude. Flex the bottom foot and push that heel into the mat. You're going to kick out to a diagonal and kick forward. Kick out to a diagonal and kick forward. So the leg stays lifted. You're not going to lift and lower. Kick out and forward. Kick out. You'll notice that it takes a lot of core strength to not roll to the side when you kick that leg out to the side. That's the whole idea. So 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1. Lower it down, cross the left over the right. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So elbows wide, you're going to lift that left leg to an attitude, lift, put it all the way back down. Keep the head lifted, lay the shoulders down. So this is 4. We have 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to lift the head up. We're still going to look up to the ceiling. We're going to raise that leg up in that attitude that you're going to kick out to diagonal, kick it forward, out. So, and notice my upper leg really isn't lifting and lowering a whole lot. We're just kicking out to the side and kicking forward, out to the side and kicking forward. Keeping that core really, really strong so you don't roll over. 2, 2, 1, and 1. Lower all the way down. We're going to bend the knees a little, so not in real far, just a little bit. Flex the toes up, push the heels into the mat. Bring your right hand behind your head, left arm, with or without a weight. It's going to come up here. If it has a weight in it, keep a little bend in it. You're going to bring the right leg up, and bring that weight towards the ankle. Place the arm down and the heel down. So you're going to place it down each time so that you have to start from 0 every time. You don't have to use a weight in the hand. You'll feel it plenty even if you don't have the weight in your hand. 3, 2, and 1. Swap it out. Opposite hand behind your head. Arm overhead. Again, if you have the weight in your hand, keep a little bend in your elbow the whole time. We're going to lift up, weight towards the ankle. Put the heel down, put the arm down. Each time, so there's no chance that you're going to use momentum to bring it back up. You have to re-engage the muscles in the abs, the leg, the shoulder. You have to engage all of it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to set the weight down. Extend the legs long and the width of the mat. Hands behind the head. So you're going to bring the right leg up and you're going to cross your left elbow towards your right knee. Set everything back down. 2. Set everything back down. 3. Set everything back down. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Opposite side. You're setting everything down each time. So you have to start from 0 for 4. And extend. And 3. 2. And 1. All right. Hands are going to be behind the head again. You're going to lift the head up and hold it there. You're going to take the right leg, cross over the left, tap, lower that leg down, leg out to the side, and lower it down. So it's lift, cross, tap, lower, out, down. Lift, cross, tap, lower, out, down. Lift, cross, tap, lower, out, down. 4, cross, tap, lower, out, down. 5, cross, tap, lower, out, down. 6, cross, tap, lower, out, down. 7, and 8. Cross, tap, lower, out, down. Lay the head down for a second. Take a deep breath in. Let's do the other side. Lift up and hold. Left, cross, tap, lower, out, down. Lift, cross, tap, lower, out, down. You're a little machine. Lift, cross, tap, lower, out, down. 4, cross, tap, lower, out, down. 5, cross, tap, lower, out, down. 6, cross, tap, lower, out, down. 7, and 8. All the way down. Bring the arms overhead, bring the legs straight out. Take a big breath in, really reach out with the arms, lift the chest, arch the back a little bit, flex the toes back, reach out with the heels. Arms down to the side, let's bring the knees in. Hang on to the knees with your hands. Swing the feet overhead. Rock it all the way up. Okay, we're going to do just a couple more things here. Bring the feet in close. Extend the right leg out. Just straight out. Hands right behind the hips. We're going to push up. And we're going to come back. And then we're going to bend the elbows a little bit and bring the seat closer to your heel. So you're going to push up and then lower the hips. Push, lower the hips. Keep the abs nice and tight. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Trade it out. Extend. So seat comes closer to the heels and then straighten the arms. So bend, straighten. Bend, straighten. Keep the abs really, really tight here. Keep that leg extended 4 more times. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Have a seat. We're going to do a little yogi stretch. You're going to place bottom feet together. Bring your seat close to your heels, just as close as you comfortably can. We're going to interlace the fingers around the toes. Bring the knees towards the floor. Breathe in and sit up really tall. Bring the chest forward. Let the elbows rest on your calves. Take a deep breath in. Nice long spine. Fold the body forward just a little bit more. Let the chin come towards the chest, relax the back of your neck. Release one hand out towards the mat and the other. Raise up to the fingertips. Breathe in, lengthen your spine. Walk the fingertips out a little bit farther, fold just a little bit deeper, bring the forehead a little bit closer to your feet. Slide the hands in and come all the way up to sit. We're going to bring the feet wide. We're going to push ourselves up. Walk the hands in. Bring one hand forward, lift your hips, bring the other hand forward, drop the head down. Heel toe the feet apart. Make a little bit of movement on the spine as you bring the head a little bit lower. Grab opposite elbows. Let some of the weight come forward into the balls of your feet, not just in your heels. Before you add that little sway side to side. Stopping in the center, releasing the hands. Heel toeing the feet in just a little. Roll it all the way up. Come all the way up to a big X. Breathe in. As you breathe out, sweep one arm down and reach the other arm across to your toes. Head towards your knee. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out. One more time the other way. Breathe in, lift up. Lower the arms down. Take 2 big deep breaths in. And out. And breathe in, lift and reach and stretch. And out. One more time. Reach up and hold the breath. And you're all done. Good job. Another bar in a canyon.